In the quiet halls of a small hospital, Elon Musk was making his usual rounds, visiting doctors and patients as part of his charitable efforts. He was used to warm smiles and light conversation, but today was different. A young girl, her eyes bright with curiosity, stepped forward and stopped him. Her voice was soft, but carried a weight that caught him off guard. "Mr. Musk," she said, "what happens when we die?" Elon froze, the question hitting him like a sudden gust of wind. He had faced complex problems: rockets, AI, electric vehicles, but this was different. This was a child asking about the mysteries of existence. He crouched down, meeting her gaze, and saw an innocence mixed with a depth that unsettled him. "That's a big question," he said, his voice gentle but hesitant. The room grew still, others pausing to listen. He took a moment, searching for words. "I don't have all the answers," he admitted, "but I think the universe is full of wonders we're still trying to understand. Science shows us the stars, the planets, but there are things we can't yet explain." The girl tilted her head, her expression probing. "So when we die, do we become part of the stars again?" she asked. Elon paused, her question stirring something deep within him. He scratched his chin, feeling the weight of her expectation. "Maybe," he said slowly. "I think the world is part of something bigger, and maybe we're connected to it in ways we don't fully understand." Her eyes narrowed, not entirely satisfied, but she pressed on. "What about God? What if there's a God?" The question struck like a chord. Elon, a man of logic and data, felt a wave of emotions he wasn't prepared for. He took a deep breath. "People believe different things," he said carefully. "Some believe in God, some in science, and some in both. I think believing in something bigger can give us hope, no matter what form it takes." The girl's face softened, but a flicker of fear crossed her eyes. "What if God isn't real?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Elon's heart ached. He leaned closer, his voice steady but warm. "It's okay to wonder that. Asking questions is how we grow. You don't need all the answers right now." She sat quietly, processing his words, her small hands clasped tightly. Then, her voice barely audible, she said, "I'm scared. I'll never know." The vulnerability in her words hit Elon hard. He placed a hand on her shoulder. "It's okay to be scared," he said softly. "But you're not alone. There are people who care about you, and the search for answers is something we all share." Tears welled in her eyes, and she began to cry. Elon, unsure at first, stayed by her side. "It's okay to let it out," he said. "Keep asking questions. That's what matters." As she wiped her tears, Elon stood, feeling a shift within himself. This moment, raw and human, lingered with him as he left the hospital. The girl's question echoed in his mind, making him question his own certainty. Had he said enough? Had he missed something vital? Over the following weeks, he found himself diving into books on philosophy, faith, and the unknown. He spoke with friends, scientists, and believers, seeking perspectives he'd never explored before. Each conversation opened new doors, but none provided a complete answer. One night, under a starlit sky, Elon felt a quiet peace settle over him. Perhaps the search for meaning was as valuable as any answer. The act of questioning, of staying open to the unknown, was what connected humanity. Months later, at a dinner party surrounded by brilliant minds, the conversation turned to the universe and faith. An elderly woman, her eyes wise and kind, asked Elon what he believed when he gazed at the stars. He thought of the girl. "The universe is full of mysteries," he said. "Maybe the beauty is in what we can't fully grasp. The search for truth. The questions we ask, that's what matters." The woman smiled, as if she'd known his answer all along. "The search is everything," she said. A year later, Elon returned to the hospital. In the waiting room, he saw Hearth, the same girl, a little older, but with that same curious spark. She ran to him, smiling. "Mr. Musk, you came back." He crouched down, grinning. "I've been thinking about our talk," he said, "about life, death, and all your questions." Her eyes widened. "Did you find answers?" "Not all of them," he admitted. "But I learned something. It's okay not to know everything. The journey of asking, of searching, that's what connects us." The girl nodded, her smile warm with understanding. "I'll keep asking," she promised. As Elon walked away, he felt a profound peace. The girl had changed him, reminding him that life wasn't just about answers, but about the courage to question. Years passed, and Elon's work continued to push boundaries, but he carried a new openness. He embraced the mysteries that science couldn't yet solve, finding room for curiosity and faith to coexist. The girl, too, grew up, always questioning, always seeking. She knew life was a journey, not a destination. And in their shared search for meaning, both had found something deeper connection to the wonders of existence, woven through the questions that kept them searching.